As a permaculture scientist, the best ideas and the best inspiration that I can get come from nature. Because believe it or not, nature has been solving problems and setting up systems and designs way longer than us humans have.
Of course.
So today what we're going to get to do is go out and spend some time in nature, in the woods, and start to observe
Animals.
some animals, some insects, some trees, but observe how nature designs things. Every year, these trees grow up and they put out all these leaves, and they pull up nutrients from the ground to put out into those leaves. And then every year, those leaves, they turn brown, and they fall back down into the ground, and they add more nutrients and organic matter and minerals to the soil.
And then they go back into the leaves.
Exactly, so that the tree can grow those leaves again next year. There's no waste, there's no garbage. It's like clay, and it's really compacted. Because people walk all over this, it's really compacted. And actually that's a big deal when we're talking about trying to grow plants, is their soil is so important, it wants to breathe. There's so much life and organisms and little microorganisms and critters. As compared to this soil from the polyculture forest, this one, you can look at it, this one has a lot more organic matter, it's a little bit more crumblier, it can breathe, water flows through it a lot better. So, making some simple observations, we can tell that by the types of plants that are growing in our environment, it really affects the soil. It really, you got the two different right there, yeah.
I made a clump.
Hard and compacted and really clay from the monoculture, and this is a little bit more loose and it's got more organic matter and a little bit more life to it. Want them to stay over. They can go through there. They can go through there. The reason why we include so many different types of things in these food forests is because this is actually what makes these food forests secure and resilient. And believe it or not, the more types of plants that we have in a system like this, the more this system is protected from pests and predators. And this is what we talked about when we were in the forest last week, is nature loves biodiversity. Nature loves a lot of different types of plants and animals working together. You know, because that's where the security is. That's where nature designs systems. It's just having lots of different types of animals, plants, and biodiversity working together, helping each other out. We try and incorporate natural principles in the way that we build and design structures and buildings and houses and homes and stuff like that. And one of the best examples I can give you of natural building is actually right here. Anybody know what this is?
Pizza oven.
We call it an earth oven. And the reason why we call it an earth oven is because it's literally made out of stuff that we found in the earth. This top shelf here, this big dome, is made out of a type of material that we would call cob, actually. And cob has three main components. Anybody want to guess what they are?
Sand.
Sand is one.
Dirt.
Soil is another one. Dirt, yeah. And what do you think gives it this red color? Water. Well, actually, yeah, there's water that goes into it.
Iron. Sun.
Clay.
Iron.
Sand, soil, and clay is what we use to produce cob. Component number one is?
Human.
Great. We got 4 of those right here. Component number 2 is?
Bite.
All this is in order. And then component number 3?
Belt.
Component 4?
Motor.
Excellent. Component 5?
Battery.
Great. And then component 6?
There's an inverter in there.
Yes, the inverter's built in. And then that inverter goes to the LED lights. The LED lights. And then
the human eats. And then the powers, which gives the human enough energy to power the bike.
Now let's see what we can do here.